I'm the Yoginminimalist. Today I'm going to be going over an Egyptian flow. I call it the scarab flow because we get into a pyramid position and we're, making our base pretty much a pyramid for this flow. So I'm going to go through it quickly the first time. The second time I'll break it down into what we're stretching, how to stretch, how long to hold it, and so forth. So hope you enjoy. We'll get into it. It's a simple flow this week. 3 short poses, but the workout is intense. So what we do first, this week, we should already be stretching out our legs before we attempt this flow. What I like to do is just try to get into a split and hold that for 30 seconds. This helps me when I'm reaching over to one side or another or between my legs. I've already strengthened up my hamstrings, my calves, and my lower back to hold this position for 30 seconds. As I'm holding it, of course, deep breaths into the belly. My leg will start shaking at some point in time, but I'm just breathing into my belly and breathing into my legs. The next pose that we do is you're going to be leaning forward. This takes a lot of the pressure off of my lower back, puts it to my knees, and starts putting it to my calves as well. I kind of slide down. So I'm grabbing my ankles and my head touches the floor. Now that pose, a lot of the weight finally leaves your legs, leaves your butt, transfers to your head. You want to hold that deep breath in though when you're doing that pose because you can get lightheaded when you go upside down. So again, you started off spreading out your feet. Hold that for 30 if you can. The next pose you'll hold for 30 is you'll transition to grabbing your ankles, resting your head on the ground. Holding that for 30 is key. One of my favorite hip opener stretches is the one where we reach between our legs and grab. So from the front, looks like this. Use my right hand, right arm to loop around my right leg. I use my left arm to grab that. So it kind of hooks at the kneecap. My elbow touches my kneecap. My other arm comes back around, drapes over my back, and eventually grabs that arm. Hold that for 30. Then transition to your other leg. Now this is super tough on our legs because if we did the flow like I did before, it's chaining one pose against another pose, and eventually it makes you pretty tired. So you don't have to rush through these. Do them one at a time. Do all 3 of those poses at some point during the day. You don't have to chain them together. That's just what I'm saying. But how the other pose looks is spreading our legs, lining my elbow up to touch my knee, hooking it, and grabbing from behind. From the back, looks like this. Hooking, grabbing. From there, I'm going to switch back to the right side. Since my left arm is what's draped over for my right side, this left arm is what I'm going to continue to hold behind my back. And as I bend backwards, I squat kind of cheat to the side, touch the side, find the back, and then you can kind of stand up that way. It's tough. It's difficult to get all of those just chained up and make it seem seamless and fluid. But what I have learned to do is when I'm in that pose, when I'm deep in that, reaching to the side is super key. It's hard for me to reach immediately back and go back that way. But if I reach to the side and work my way to the back, I can hit that pose. From the other side, looks like this. I mean, from my left side, it looks like this. Again, bending my knees. My right arm's tucked behind my back. I bend to this side. I'm looking for the ground with my knees bent. I find it. I can then go back and raise. Going forward's tough from there, but you guys could do it. I had a blast doing this flow with you all. If you do enjoy watching yoga, please do subscribe. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate that very much. I hope you all have a beautiful day. Namaste.